Well, hello there and welcome to issue 119, and this one is all about the Sagittarius monkey. As you can see on the caption prior to the video, those are all the dates you have to be in this Western and Eastern Zodiac combination. Any questions, any messages, just send me them on here and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and all comments are very welcome. Okay, let's start then with the Sagittarius monkey. As a child, as we know with monkeys, they like to dart about a bit. They've got a very, very active, quick mind. They like to skit across subjects, shall we say. They like to know a little bit about everything. They're very quizzical, and they love to be kept occupied. Their parents will find, as long as they put a little bit of responsibility on their monkeys, you know, keep getting them involved. They're very good. You can take them into work. They love to know what their parents are doing. They love to also sort of like a bit of responsibility, and as long as it's sort of interesting and keeps them active, keeps their mind and their quizzical nature, you know, keeps them ticking, then they're very, very happy. They're a happy monkey child is one that's like made to think on their feet and show different things, and sort of like ask many questions. They were asked many questions as well, and they like to be involved and very interactive, are monkeys. We put into mix the Sagittarius. Now, as we know with the Sagittarius, they're prone from very deep thoughts, very intellectual Sagittarian, and on occasions they can be extremely funny and go extremely crazy. They let their hair down every now and then, and they are massive fun. As we know with the Sagittarius, they do know how to have fun, but it's on the odd occasions, because sometimes the deep thought just takes them over. You know, sometimes they just get captivated by wanting to know the truth, wanting to discover, and when you mix this with the monkey, you get a bit more of a serious monkey again, shall we say, one that can't skip across the surface of subjects, one that's very highly intelligent, but they really want to delve. They want to delve into the truth of matters. They love problem solving, they love mysteries. They also very much enjoy you know, all truth seeking. That's what the Sagittarius is here for. They love doing it. Sometimes they can go into deep dark roles though with the monkey. You know, it's a tricky balance for them in their mind. Part of them wants to dart here and there, but the Sagittarius doesn't allow it in that mind. The Sagittarius is a lot more overpowering than the monkey personality. Therefore, they will make this monkey a lot more studious, in the sense of they cover all the ground, you know, and they won't leave that subject until they've really unearthed the truth about whatever it is they're on, and they're happy then. You know, they're happy once they think, no, I've covered, you know, A to Z on that, and that's cool. Then they move on. So in a way, it really does ground the monkey. It really is a good combination, because it grounds the monkey a bit, whereas that can be a little bit glib, maybe occasionally, but you know, fantastic communicators. So they love to skirt around. They're friends with everyone because they know a bit about everything, and they like to pick up bits of knowledge about, you know, very unusual stuff sometimes. They can be the king of stats as well, the Sagittarius monkey, but that Sagittarian makes them say, no, I'm going to be thorough. They can have very strong views on religion, very, very strong on that. They also can, as a child, you might notice some symptoms of OCD creeping in, because one thing that the Sagittarius monkey cannot abide, yes, they're a truth seeker, but they get the feeling that they're trying to be tricked a lot. The monkey does have this that haunts them every so often, but the Sagittarius monkey, very much so. They feel as though there's always a trust element with them, and they feel as though people want to trick them. They think because they're known to be clever that people are trying to get one over on them. Well, you know, very occasionally that may happen, that people are trying to do that, but there can be a little bit of OCD about this, thinking they get overly, you know, questioning stuff, questioning their friends, looking around and thinking, oh, are they trying to trick me? And that can be a thing that manifests into a big problem. So, as I say, they have to be watchful of that. They are very bright, but they're bright for a reason. And it's not because people want to trick you. You're up there to be shot at. It's because, you know, occasionally you're going to get people like that. But all the signs do. The Sagittarian monkey cannot think that it's just them who attract these people that are trying to, you know, fraud them or, you know, unearth something about them. Normally their history and their past is, you know, is very, very truthful, and they will tell you anyway, but they always think somebody's trying to unearth something about them, or are they, you know, trying to lull them in to a false sense of security. Therefore they can be very guarded, the Sagittarian monkey, and quite restricted, and quite a little bit of a loner sometimes, you know, and they like to have them deep thoughts on their own. Yes, they will have fun, and there are going to be some friends that they do trust, but it's going to take a long time. They need to vet their friends for years and years and years. You know, they need to, you know, go through a process where their friends get through the first test, their friends get through the second test. They do test a lot, and you're going to have to sort of bear with this, because you do get a very, very fascinating person. It's very much, you know, battling for. It's very much worth going through these strange tests and these sometimes quiet spells, for the point of fact you'll get a lovely, warm, intelligent individual at the end of it. Once they trust you, you really do, you know, meet a really kind soul. The kindness of the Sagittarius will come out. They love fighting the causes of animals. In fact, sometimes they get on better with animals than they do people. That is just the way it is with Sag, because they think, well, they're not here to trick me. You know, that animal is, you know, there, and I can see, I know everything that it does. So there's not that element of surprise, which can sometimes throw the Sag monkey out. It can throw them out very much, where, oh, you know, I'm not prepared. I like to be prepared. So that's a thing we're going to have to work on. They will do college, they will do university, and they will do very well. They will study very hard, as I say, and they will be ultra studious, and they will cover all the stones. They're capable of great things, very great things. Medicine is very appealing for them. You know, bookwork, I would say, would be their better role to go down. So studies, but I'm not saying they couldn't be work at the outdoors or labouring, etc. like that, but they're more at home with our computers of nowadays. They'll be whizzes on that. They'll be very good in the study and the intellectual side of jobs. Be fantastic. So once we're hoping that the Sagittarius monkey is disarmed enough not to think that their partners are trying to trick them as well, because that's, their partners do have a tough time sometimes. Sag monkey, you've got to own up to this. You know, I know you want to test that they're genuine, but sometimes it can be very wearing when you're thinking, oh, you know, do they really love me? And then the following week, yeah, but do they really love me? You know, you can't keep doing that to them, because the reason they're there is because, you know, they want to be with you, and you've got to sometimes lessen these tests, you know, and give them a chance, and then open yourself up to that lovely, warm, intellectual, and share your intellect, and, you know, and you're going to have a wonderful companion, which you can be, and I know you can, but you have to open up a bit. You really genuinely do, and this is going to help you do it, because hopefully it alleviates, you know, I'm not trying to trick you, so hopefully this alleviates them worries. Bipolar can be a problem with this combination, as I say, because sometimes they can push themselves to the limits. Boom, up, down, up, down. They can have grey days. You've got to be prepared for that. So massive swings can be a problem, as I say, with OCD issues. But let's look on the positive. That's only a possible. So let's look on the positive. They've harnessed all this, and what's going to be the greatest companion they can find? Well, I love monkeys with dragons, because dragons are all-encompassing. They are full of goodness. In that relationship, they're ultra generous. They can win the monkey over. They have, when monkey gets a little bit skittish, especially a sag monkey, thinking about little bits of lapses of confidence, especially in a relationship, the dragon puts it all out there. They tell you how they're feeling. They don't conceal stuff. So the monkey feels at ease then. They're saying, well, yeah, they tell me straight. So even though sometimes it's not what you want to hear, maybe, you know there's an honesty there to your faults, and there's no hidden. There's no hidden stuff that's going to be, you know, kept away from you, which the monkey needs to know everything that's going along. They don't want surprises coming in. They really just need to know what this is going to be solid. And the dragon, full of passion and full of just generosity of spirit as well, just really disarms the monkey, and it allows them to blossom. I love these two together because they really do blossom in each other's company. I see monkeys that feel very, very at ease, and sometimes that's quite hard to spot, and sometimes, you know, but I see it, and it's a wonderful match, and it's very beneficial for the dragon also. So let's look for your Aquarius dragons, your Aries dragons, your Leo dragons, and also your Libran dragons. Wonderful, wonderful matches there. And also we've got to look at the rats, because the rat is security, and the monkey won't mind sometimes when the rat puts themselves first. Again, they're very dedicated, the rat. They will zone in on their lover. They will really disarm any fears, because the rat is very tunnel visioned when it comes to their partner. They're very much like that. So there's not going to be nothing hidden. Okay, they might like to spend a bit, but they're very, very good at saving. And they help the monkey, because sometimes the monkey likes a comfort spend. So you've got the rat there to say, look, we've got this for the rainy day. Look at the lovely little nest we've got. We don't need nothing else. And it does alleviate, again, the Sagittarius monkey's tendency to get a bit skittish and a little bit of a worry head. So let's get involved with the rats as well. And let's go for the Aquarius rat, the Aries rat, the Leo rat, and also the Libra rat. And they're fantastic and very, very good matches. The ones we have to leave alone, monkeys, are tigers. Yes, tigers are justice orientated. Yes, they like the truth, but you go about your stuff in different ways. The tiger will like to roam a bit, because they do, because they're very, very independent. This will make the monkey feel too insecure, and too many doubts, confidence issues coming for the monkey, and the tiger spends more and more time away to keep out of maybe somebody they see who's on a downer, shall we say, and it just does not click. Well, thank you for tuning in, and please tune in for the next issue. Thanks very much.